Hello and welcome to this Java tutorial. So in the previous video where we talked about variables, I showed these exercises, and there I told also that we'll do it in the next video. So here we are trying to do these coding problems. So as you can see, the first problem is write a program where you declare and initialize four variables and calculate the average of those four variables. So let's take this. And if you guys can try on your own first and then look at the solution, if you are not able to do, though these are very simple, I think everybody will be able to do it. But try on your own first. I will anyway check in the code in the GitHub, and a link I'll share in the details section, so you can have a look at the code at that location also in Git repository. And in this we'll also see one special thing. Okay, so let's start. We can create a new class. Let's name it variable exercises. Okay, so first one is okay. So what is it saying? That you have to write a program where you declare and initialize four variables and calculate the average of those four variables. That means we have to first take four variables, then sum of those, and division by 4. So let's first take four variables. So int a equal to say 20, int b equal to 7, int c equal to 9, and int d equal to 11. Now I've taken it as int, but if you see, the sum of these variable is 20 plus 7, 27, 9, 36, and 47, right? So 47, if you will divide by 4, you will get something with decimal. So you may think, okay, if I take result as double, or let's name it average, then we should get it in decimal, right? But let's see what happens by 4. So if I run it, what we get is 11. So we are missing the part which should come after decimal, which would be 11 means 44, 3. So 7, 5, right? So 11.75. That's what we should get. But even if it is double, we are still missing it. That is happening because this side is all integer and divided by 4, which is also integer. So Java will take the result also as integer, and that will be assigned to this average variable. Though it is double, but what is assigned to it is already an integer. So it will remove that decimal part when it is calculating. So if you want the correct answer in such scenarios, these variables should be of the correct data types. Let's change all of them to double and then see. With that, if you see, we get 11.75. Okay, so that is one thing which I wanted to discuss with this problem. Otherwise, it is easy one, that you have to get the average of four variables. Now coming to second one, this I've already done in the previous video, so you can refer that. Variables in Java, there it has been done. Third, I think if you do this one, it will be very easy. Here also you have some formula which you have to do, so that you can try on your own. Now let's try to do this one. So within this, what we have to do is write a Java program to swap value of two variables with the use of third variables. We can use the third variable. Let's say int x equal to 9, int y equal to 12. So x should have the value 12 and y should have the value 9. We can use the third variable. It is easy, right? You can take a temp variable, let's say, that you can assign the value of x, then you can change x to y, and y will have the value temp. So then you can check x equal to plus x, y equal to y. So you see, initial value x is 9, y is 12. Now x is 12, y is 9. So what we have done here is, if you see initial value 9 and 12, then variables are swapped. So what you do is you take a temp variable, so that will have the value of x, which is 9. Then you do x equal to y, y is 12, so x becomes 12. Then you give y equal to temp, so y becomes 9, and values are exchanged. So that's how you can do it with the use of a third variable. Now we have the same problem. We have to swap two values without using any temporary variable. This time you are not supposed to use a third variable. So in that case, what you can do is, let's say int p equal to 8, int q equal to 17. Now we have to again change the values so that p becomes 17, q becomes 8. But we are not supposed to use any third variable, so no temp this time. So what you can do is, logic is, if we do 8 plus 17, right, that will be 25, correct? Then if you do 25 minus 8, you will get 17. And 25 minus 17, you get 8. So we have to use the same logic. So in one of them, you can add both. So p plus q. Now p is 25, right? Correct? P is equal to p plus q. So this line we have done. So p is now 25. Now if you have to change the value q, what we can do is p minus q. So p is now 25. 25 minus 17. So q will become 8, right? Then what we can do, p equal to p minus q. So now q is 8 and p is 25. So 25 minus 8, 17, right? So without using any other variable, we have swapped the value of p and q. Let's see if it is actually swapped or not. P equal to plus p, q equal to q. So initial value was 8, 17. Now p is 17, q is 8. Right? So that's how you can change them without using any third variable or temporary variable. So these are some exercises for variable for practice. So you have good grip of data types and variables. All right, so try to do them on your own. You can practice some other problems also. Thanks for watching the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.